Mathemagical, where we're going over geometry problems from the Ohio State test. All right, let's get right into it. So today's problem, let's read it out loud. A sequence of translations maps triangle GHI to triangle G prime H prime I prime. I'm just going to do prime triangle, original triangle. The original triangle has vertices of G, -8, 2, H, 13, 2, and I, -2, 10. The coordinates of G prime are -1, -3. What are the coordinates for H prime and I prime? So, this right here is a literal translation. Now, these are pretty simple transformations that can be applied to geometric objects on the Cartesian plane, which is just your XY coordinate plane if you're playing along at home. So, you can take that, all right? You can take that and you can just take where it is going and subtract where it was, because you have coordinates. So you literally just have the change in x and the change in y, and you apply that for the point you know, G, and then you apply that to the 2 points that you don't know, I and H. And you literally, like I said, you take the x and y's from G prime and you subtract the originals. So when you do that, you end up with 1 minus 8 for the x and -3 minus 2 for y. Again, notice we're subtracting the original point, so the signs are flipped. And that's going to give us a difference in +7 for x, -5 for y. And so then we apply those two numbers to our h and our I. Our h and our I. So we end up with 13 plus 7, 2 minus 5. And then for I, we have -2 plus 7, 10 minus 5. And that gives us an answer of 20, -3, and 6, 5. Now, here is the thing that you need to be looking at. You see right there that it separates out the x and y's. So you would put your 20 and your -3, and then you would put 6, and you would put 5. Oh, I forgot the primes. Okay, again, we're learning here. So, and that's it. Again, notice it doesn't ask you to round, so you're going to get exact numbers. All right, that is another really good tip. I really want to just cram into you. It will only ask you to round if you're going to get a weird decimal, or if you're going to get a long decimal. All right. If it's not, it's looking for the exact number. And most of the time, it'll be a whole number or a short decimal. So you can get something like 3.125. That's okay, because that's just 1/8. But if it doesn't ask you to round, you're going to want to put that full 3.125. But in addition, most of the time, it won't be something like that. Most of the time, if it's not asking you to round, it'll be a whole number. So if you're getting weird decimals, maybe take a step back and think about what you're doing. And honestly, that's it for this one. This is a real nice, short, easy problem type. So transformations, we'll probably have a few more over the next week or so. But beyond that, that's all I really have, So today, thank you for joining us here on Mathemagics, and I hope we can see you tomorrow. Goodbye, everyone.